Hi, Leo. Welcome back. So, Leo, I am going to be doing a general quickie reading. It's a bi-weekly starting week of January 21st. Leo, this is a general read, so it's not going to apply to all of you, but if it does, please do like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out my social media account links down below. You can catch me for the in-depth love spreads. I do those every other week. And yeah, let's see what kind of energy we've got for you, Leo. Am I out of focus? There we go. Sorry about that. So, Leo, in your past energy, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I love that. You actually had a very positive reading last week. If you didn't see it, check it out. So I do see that energy showing up in your past energy here. So I feel like the focus has been focusing on, like I said, cultivating yourself, self-esteem. You know, I think a lot of you are finally getting the attention and the recognition that you deserve. And this isn't always from other people. Now, for some of you it is, or from a partner, but it's mostly giving yourself the attention that you deserve. Remembering that your wealth and well-being is important too. And I see also a lot of you have walked away from past hurt. Like I said, some of you walked away from a past partner and now you're focused on, you know, enjoying yourself, really. And some of you, like I said, it's just this energy of walking away from past hurts, and finally getting the attention you feel you deserve, either in a partnership or at work, if you're currently partnered. So that's your recent past energy, Leo. Coming up here in the present energy, you have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And I'll show you all the cards in a minute. The Strength card in the reverse, and then the Five of Cups. So that's very interesting. Here's your past cards. And then your present, or at the time that you're watching this. So this is interesting, Leo. I feel like if you've been up at night, excuse me, worried, anxious, stress, like I said, I see you trying to move away from that energy, both in your past energy and then coming up in your current energy. But you know what? Old habits die hard, okay? And I do feel like I see very positive progress in the future energy, but I feel like this week you might trip up a little. You might get caught up in your head a little bit and kind of lose your forward momentum, lose your strength, start focusing on the pain again. But I feel like that energy is not going to last very long, because then in the future energies, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess in the reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is totally different energy. So yeah, Leo, you might backslide a little bit, or you might have recently done this. You know, I feel like, you know, sometimes it's hard to let go of old patterns of thinking, old habits even. And so, you know, the message here is to keep moving forward, and I see you doing that in the future energy. So, Leo, I feel like coming up here in the future, you're going to be really, really focused on your stability, your home life, finances. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, there's some new opportunities coming up, a renewed commitment. And like I said, for some of you, this is a renewed commitment to yourself and to your health and to your well-being. For a lot of you, it is. Because I can see that most of you that I'm reading for are single right now. But that's one set of you. Now, for those of you that are partnered, or may have recently gone through some issues with your partner. I do see a reconciliation coming up towards the end of the week, or just kind of coming back together, like I said, recommitment. There might have been things that you were keeping to yourself, Leo, that really need to come out, that need to be said in order for this to in order for you to have a solid foundation. Because you have the High Priestess in your future energy, which is someone who knows a lot but doesn't say a lot. Also a very spiritual person, but it's in the reverse. So, Leo, I feel like, you know, you might need to release some things that you've been keeping to yourself. You know, for some of you, it's, you know, you might be putting on this, I don't even want to say like you're doing it to fool people. I think you're going, a lot of you are going with the theory that act happy and you'll be happy. But I think deep down, a lot of you still struggle with the same things, you know, the same dark thoughts, temptations, addictions, habits, fear of loss, looking back on loss. You know, and on the surface, though, you may be, you know, just showing the world that you're focused on new beginnings, new me, new this, new that. And certainly everybody to some degree or another on earth does this. You know, we don't always show everything to the world, but the reason why I bring it up, Leo, is because the overall message here is that it'll actually help you become more stable if you kind of let that out, actually. Whether that's, you know, to a person that you trust, or, you know, I mean, certainly you don't have to announce it to the public that you still have struggles, but the message here is that there is a helpful person in your area that wants to help, and so accept help if it is there for you. You don't always have to be strong. But like I said, a lot of you are being strong, and I do see new beginnings here. But for some reason, that message was really important, that you know, it's okay to have a little bit of both, especially if you're worried about that. Like, you're worried you're not going to have the strength to be able to conquer these inner demons, these inner fears. I feel like you definitely will. A very few of you might be consulting like a spiritual advisor, which, well, you're at a tarot reading, so. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so sorry, that's a very strong message for Leo. So yeah, I see new opportunities both within the family environment, bringing that stability together, as well as new, for some of you, new job opportunities. And for a few of you, you may reconcile with somebody that you actually walked away from in the past. That you thought you lost. So what a turnaround in energy this week. Continue to work on yourself. Like I said, don't get caught up in petty squabbles if that's going on, particularly in the workplace, but it could be within the family. And let me tell you the zodiac signs I have here. I have another Leo. Possibly water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But don't get caught up on that. If it resonates, it resonates. I wish you all the very, very best, Leo, and catch me next week for the In-Depth Love Spread. Namaste.